So it was really, really a crazy experience because in Philly, they still do sell dollar houses. But in the 80s, my parents had bought like one of these dollar houses where you get it from the government. You're supposed to fix it up, right? Yeah. And so if you would turn on the light switch in one room, the toilet was flush. It was like a booby trap. It was so many different things that were messed up about the house that it could easily catch on fire because we had closed everything all over the place. And then back in the day, they used to have these carousel heaters, which are very dangerous. Yeah. Where you pretty much, if you play with it. So my little brother, who's 1 year younger than me, he was playing with it and he took my sister down and caught on fire. So the whole third floor caught on fire. And so my parents were very proud back in the day. So people would say, oh, you want to go to the Red Cross or something like that? So we stayed a couple of days and rain and all that stuff comes into the house and it's crazy. You don't really have a third floor. And then eventually we went to go live with some family friends around the corner. And we were in a crowded house where it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. And my mother girlfriend, she already got 3 children and she lives in one room with her man. And then our little family is stuck in that little room. We have like 6 children, 7 children, counting me. And my mother broke up with my stepfather. So it was jumping. And then eventually her friend had said, you can't stay here forever. Like you can stay for a little bit, but it's a little cram up here with all these damn people. So there we had to jump to another place, and we live in Welshmere. It's a struggle to try and maintain consistency. So we moved in different parts of the city. And then at one point, my stepfather came back into my life. My mother invited him back in and she said she needed a break. So she had sent us over to his house and it was supposed to be, he gave us this big story saying, oh my goodness, my house, we have a gym. You're going to love it. It's a beautiful block, everything. So we get there. We're like, what? You got a broken treadmill. This is not no brand new gym. we had a hot plate. We didn't even have a stove. We had a sheet. We didn't even have a bathroom door. We just had a bathtub. We didn't even have a shower. And then all of us, my siblings and I, by that time they had children. And this is when I was going into the 8th grade. So we were competing with roaches and mice and rats, living in this little studio apartment with like 15 people. And at that point, my stepfather had said, look, don't be an F up like me and a bunch of your siblings and your mother. You don't have to live like this. He said, don't do as I do, do as I say. Because he said, I know what it takes. I just never been able to apply myself. Don't be like me. And that really hit me because I never had anyone talk to me when I was like 12 or 13. That was the first time someone talked to me that way and put themselves down and use profanity that was an adult figure. And so I had said, you know what? I'm going to take this information from this imperfect man and apply it to my life and see if it really works. So therefore, I stopped smoking and drinking in middle school. And I did a 180. I graduated from high school as valedictorian and played track, ran track, played football. Actually was on a cross country team, was a debate captain. And so I turned my life around. Then I got a scholarship. So that hardship really started to build character because it helped me build strength, which led to me to have good character. And then I started putting myself in a position where I should be vulnerable. And then people were able to help me because I wasn't afraid to ask for help or say I didn't know something or I needed help. And so I started to create these nurturing environments to help me become a better person outside of my household. Since it was so difficult living at home and trying to make sense of the world, I said, I'm going to go outside and start creating the world that I need to thrive.